she said, just remember, if you're, like, talking on the mic and shit, and she's like, if you think you look stupid, she's like, you probably do. And I was like, bro, I was like, don't even do that to me, man. Especially because, you know, it's like, I already told you I was nervous, so.
Facts.
But I think, like really, we just kind of need to ignore it and just fucking bullshit and talk, because that's what's
just
gonna
act like that shit ain't even
exactly. So, dude, isn't it crazy though? Like how fast you grow up. You know what I'm saying?
It just flies,
bro. Cause it seems like just yesterday we was playing Little League football. You know what I mean?
Little League football, doing exactly this.
Just chilling.
Without a mic.
Yeah, just being dumb kids,
without
really.
a mic and a camera.
Exactly, dude. Just, man, being little kids.
Man, it's these games right here, for real.
Yeah,
Skate,
dude, Left 4 Dead, Blitz. Dude, I remember when, I think it was like Madden 10. I think that's the first Madden that ever came out with it. Bro, it had the rewind feature.
Oh, yeah.
You remember? Bro, I used to remember.
The best feature I remember is when they installed the toe taps. And you were able to actually, like, catch the ball and toe tap it.
Dude, but I'm just thinking about how, like, you would, like, troll your fucking siblings and, like, friends, you know? It's like you're playing, and, dude, they hit, like, a 60-yard just bomb on you, just to the house. And then hit them with the rewind.
Hit them with that rewind.
Yeah. Or, bro, before when you hit the Xbox home button, before it would, like, pause your game when you would do that, bro, like, somebody would break it big, like, running up the sideline, and you'd hit the button so they'd stop running. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Like,
even just an accidental pause.
Oh, dude.
Accidental pause, just for a little minor lag.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Like, literally, since kindergarten, you know? Been hanging out since kindergarten.
It's been a long ass time.
Yeah, because you lived across the street from my aunt. Yeah. Like, way back in the day. And you guys had lived there even before I started going to school. Yeah, like at the same elementary school, you know?
Yeah, I lived there. That was my one and only home, for real.
Yeah.
So my parents moved out.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of the Unfiltered Dogs podcast.
Number one.
Hopefully, we plan on doing this every week, at least every Saturday.
Plenty more.
Yeah. Hopefully every Saturday. I think we're gonna do a little bit of streaming as well. That'll come at a later date. Just have to figure out a way to actually get footage off the Xbox 360 and put it on the screen. But yeah, man, this is the first episode, so I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you, dude.
Nervous as hell.
Yeah.
Nervous as hell.
But, I mean, really, it's just going to be, like, kind of talking about, old times. Sometimes we're going to talk about, just funny topics, some, like, I don't know.
Shit.
Yeah, like,
some shit.
Current events. We had talked
about BTK.
Yeah, I was going to say we had talked about doing
about that BTK.
Yeah, we had talked about doing some crime stuff, so.
That's, always, there's two things when you get mentioned about Kansas. It's always the Yellow Brick Road in Dorothy or BTK. And
yeah, man.
I don't really want to talk about Dorothy, but
dude, isn't it crazy that like BTK, like literally, bro, like just what, like 15 minutes from here, like just over in Park City is where he lived, man. That's
what's crazy, the church that like whatever church was affiliated with him, it's literally right across the street from Heights.
No joke.
Yeah, my mom was a counselor over there.
Oh, dude.
She talks about it all the time.
But it's just nuts. Like he purposely blended in, and he did it so well. Obviously he purposely blended in, but he blended in so perfectly on the day-to-day life that, people were astonished. They couldn't believe it.
Dude's such a sicko.
Oh yeah, dude.
So
it's even
weird,
more crazy that he wouldn't have ever got caught, and he only got caught because he wanted to.
It was
like
he said, his own stupidity.
But no, dude, I think he wanted to get caught though.
Yeah, kinda, a little bit.
Otherwise, why would you? You go all these years.
Attention.
Yeah, but you go all these years
on him, but he didn't really have it on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you go all these years, man, and like without killing anybody, and then all of a sudden you just say, "Hey, I'm gonna write this letter and taunt them again after what, a decade or 15 years, however long it was."
He did go on a good little
Yeah.
stalking spree.
Yeah,
It's like-
but then to send a letter back in, it's it's just saying like, "Hey, I want to be
I
caught."
feel like we stopped talking about him. It's like, maybe, hey, girls, you guys are finally safe again. And it's like, they
Dude,
think they're safe. Let's
It
Let's
wasn't.
see.
It wasn't just girls though. Dude, he killed little kids, men, women.
I think it was just girls, man.
No, I'm nearly positive.
I could have swore it was just girls because the irony to it was he had daughters, and everybody was like, "How can he go on such a killing spree of girls?" And it was like teenage girls.
Dude, we have to look it up. I'm fairly certain.
I really think it was only teenage girls, and it was probably like 3 to 4 of them, maybe a little older, but I still think it's just girls. I don't know. I'm not for sure about the ages. Don't quote me on the ages. Quote me on the race. I mean the race, the gender.
All right, let's see here. This is from CBS. All right, so his first known murders is Joseph Ortero, 38. So that's a male.
Jesus Christ.
And then Julio Otero, 34. And then their two
Oh,
children,
man.
Josephine and
Could have been
Joseph. Yeah, I guess we can't.
No.
We can't.
That's 2025.
yeah.
You know, that's back in like whatever time you just
Yeah.
said.
So, but I mean, just that first case, like that's.
What year was that first case?
Let's see.
I think he got caught in like 2005 or something.
It says that they were found slain in their home January 15th, 1974.
Dude, there's bodies being found right now. not related to this case, but
Oh,
like,
okay.
there's bodies being found right now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
There was just some little kids' remains found over. fucking
I saw
15
that.
minutes from my crib.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Some wild stuff.
Dude, and then, like, you gotta think, dude, like, is it the Carr brothers? From,
Oh yeah.
that was here in Wichita.
I don't know too much about them. My mom mentioned them. I don't know.
You really, so, like, you don't know, like, exactly what they did?
No, not really.
Dude, so,
I don't want to say something. And
yeah, so
completely
I don't
wrong.
remember, like, the exact, details and all that, but, dude, he went and, like, it was two brothers and something with money issues, I think, and they came down to Wichita and they did like home invasion on, like, this group of people, and
Okay, yeah, I do
Yeah.
know a little bit
and then
of the
took them out and shot them all, and
like CIA, not CIA, but like execution.
yeah, yeah, nuts. Yeah, don't say CIA and execution. Dude. We're-
I mean, I don't know, man.
Dude, it's our
I'm kinda
first
down for
it's
those
our
too.
first YouTube video, man. We're not trying to get it completely just taken off,
Listen, if I go missing and I don't have nothing really going for me, that's how you know something's
Oh,
crazy.
Yeah. No, man. Yeah. I kind of can't wait until we can stream, like these older games, dude, like the Blitz game. Like, dude, it's such a fun game.
I wish I could make more games like that. For real.
Dude, they would ruin it.
You think?
Dude, of course. Like, look at every game that's out now, dude. They're all set up the exact same. They're either all battle royales with paywalls, like the season pass and skins and all this. Like Fortnite does it, PUBG does it.
Yeah.
Rocket League even does it.
Marvel Rivals.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe on that game.
dude. Even the Madden game, dude. It had the season pass stuff.
Oh yeah.
So they would find a way to ruin that game, like, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I literally played it start to finish yesterday.
That now.
I played the game start to finish yesterday, like without stopping, bro. Like it's such a good game. Like I can't sit there and play Madden start to finish because it gets boring after 2 games,
Facts.
3 games. It's like, dude, it's so repetitive.
Sometimes
So
I don't even play 4 games.
So how can I sit there and literally play that game start to finish? Dude, I'm sure we could pull it up on the 360 and it's like show how much time we have in game. Dude, I played this game for like 9 to 10 hours yesterday.
Nuts.
Yeah.
That's how it was on when I got the little simulator for the PC. I was playing
Oh,
what was
the
it?
emulator? The PlayStation?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was playing that the street one, the street.
Oh, NFL Street? Yeah.
One with the exhibit on it. Like you said, start to finish. I didn't even know that had a
Those
different
old football
career
games
mode.
are so hard.
Oh, yeah,
Dude, like, I play this. I was playing the NFL Street 2. Bro, I made it like 2 games in, and I rage quit because it was just so hard.
It was cheating, man. It's
Dude.
like they knew to play.
But, dude, being like as a little kid when that game came out,
Oh, I used to say some wild
Dude.
stuff when I was playing that game.
yeah, but dude, like,
I used to worship the guys, the devils. I was trying to pull any
But dude,
type
like
of
as
magic
little
in.
kids, it was so easy. I feel like as you get
Hell,
older,
it was not easy when I was a kid.
no,
what
but
you talking about?
it was
man?
a lot easier than it was this last time.
Nah,
For
see,
me.
you just haven't played it in forever.
Maybe,
That's what it is.
dude.
But even then, like when I started progressing into the levels, like I was like, oh my god, this is actually hard. Like,
Yeah.
what? Okay, like I miss games that are challenging. Like all games that I've been playing recently don't really have a challenge to it.
Well,
Like,
That's because so
like
many
Red Dead, no challenge to it.
No.
I love the game though.
dude, but that's just because so many games have switched their focus as the challenge is online competitive play.
Yeah, yeah.
Like no game has a good story mode anymore. I mean, there's games with long single player story modes for sure, just none that I find interesting. But they used to have stuff like that back in the day, where every game had a story mode like that. Blitz the League. It's not just, oh, this week you play this team, this week you play this team, and then it's like, oh, hey, now you're going to the Super Bowl. It's like, hey, game's over. But like
there
this
are
game,
actual stories.
yeah, dude, yeah, like you have girlfriends, and you can pick new girlfriends, dude. Like, you have challenges that you actually need to hit. It's just so much more fun and rewarding. I just, said a video game's rewarding, so I guess that shows. You know what I mean? Like where I kind of stand, but
I wish they'd bring back the Def Jams. Like,
see, I never got
New
into
York,
the
but
I never got into the Def
Like
Jams.
you never played them, or you just never got into them.
I think I played it like one time at a buddy's house, and then I
You
just
must have whooped your ass or something, man.
oh
You're
for
like,
sure.
"Oh, I don't want to play
I had
this
never
one."
played the game, dude, and I was never like huge into fighting games anyways. Like I think the biggest or longest I played a fighting game was a Fight Night Round 3, dude.
See, when I was younger with those fight nights, I never really fucked with them. Just wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah. Or dude, the UFC games.
UFC
Dude,
was dope.
When UFC first came out, dude, I played it so
those
much.
undisputed ones.
Yes,
yes,
bro.
those were
Yes.
amazing.
I played it so much.
And then whenever EA took over, it just
Yeah, but that's happened like them,
everything else
them
that
Ubisoft.
EA uses.
Yeah. If a huge AAA company gets a hold of it, dude, they just want nothing to do with
Can't
it.
say too much of that because Skate's EA. I love Skate, but like you were saying,
They're gonna find a way to make it gay,
it's
dude. Just with how they relate, like how they release games. Not that there's anything wrong with being
they're
gay.
doing that money drop stuff like you were talking about with
Yeah.
Fortnite. But I kind of like that. I'll go and I'll drop $5 on
We
a
have to
skateboard.
edit that out. By the way.
Damn it.
We have to edit that out. So, this is how long we've been recording.
Oops.
14 minutes. So
14
I'm gonna
minutes.
text that to you and be like, "Hey, we gotta edit that out."
14 minutes. Say less. Alright, man. Let's start with, let's talk about a story or something, man. The story.
I just sent you a text edit at 14 minutes. I said
Okay.
gay.
14 to 15 now.
Yeah. Well, shoot, man. Like, yes, we played football together. What? Kindergarten through 5th grade,
I started football in
1st grade.
3rd.
No, bro, it was way earlier than that.
I started in 3rd.
There ain't no way, dude.
Yeah, because I was a karate kid. I wanted to fight. I was a karate kid.
Oh,
And let me tell y'all now, karate is not fighting.
No.
So I told my dad, I was like, hey, Pops, I want something a little more physical. So he put me in wrestling. And I wrestled from kindergarten to 3rd.
okay.
And it wasn't as physical as I wanted it to be because I was such a little kid. There wasn't really kids in my weight class and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I
Bro,
played football.
It's crazy. Until we were probably, I would say 19 years old, dude. We were built the exact same. Like, dude, we were tiny little kids with 8-packs for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, 8 whatever, just being dumb.
Homie would call them skinny packs.
Yeah.
He hated me. He was like, you're not real muscle. That's just from being skinny. You're
Yeah.
just too skinny.
Yeah. Well, dude, I don't even remember. Oh yeah, dude. Like we were built the exact same growing up. So neither of us were large kids,
Yeah, no,
you
not at
know.
all.
And then I think in our 20s we kind of, kind of got built different a little bit there. But
Well, you drink a little. I don't really drink much.
yeah,
Can't put on no weight
Dude,
without
if-
no alcohol.
if I wasn't physically jacked up, dude, I'm sure I could turn I could be like a pretty big dude, you know.
I fucking can't gain no weight. I could be a pretty fucking toned dude.
Yeah, well, dude, it's just
toned out of my mind.
like
Shredded.
if I just change the way I eat, like even for like 2 or 3 days, dude, I fluctuate like probably 15 pounds, you know.
I wish.
But like if I just say, hey, I'm gonna lose 10 pounds, I literally just change the way I eat for like 3 days, and then I feel like I'm there. So
eyelash in my goddamn eye.
so I'm thinking I could probably like end up being a pretty sizable dude if I could get back at it. It just sucks because like you go to bench press and you have your hands right like that, and I don't really have a grip with my right hand.
You better do some dumbbell work.
Yeah,
But I bet that shit would still hurt on the wrist.
it does, dude.
Yeah, no, man. So I feel about the knees. I still wanted to be a fighter. Blew the fucking knees to shit. Straight to shit.
Man, it's crazy that like when we were like kids though, especially small kids, and like we would purposely go out there and just hit the biggest guy like out there.
Shout
know
out
what I mean?
Zane.
Yeah, bro.
Not really. I hated hitting you, dude.
I never thought he hit like that hard.
He didn't
to be
hit hard,
honest.
but he didn't hit hard, but I hated hitting him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, why am I going up
Yeah.
against Zane in an Oklahoma drill?
Yeah,
Why,
that's
Dad?
true.
Why?
But see, dude, like it's crazy. Especially being like a new dad, it's like I purposely wanted to go out there and potentially get myself hurt. Like
I never thought about me getting hurt.
dude, me neither, right?
I never thought
But
about
like
it.
wanting to do something so dangerous in a sense, but I can't imagine like any of my kids getting hurt, like playing a sport or doing anything like that. And not to say I want to shelter them, because I don't. But it's just like the other day, dude, Sailor barely bumped her head, and she started just bawling and couldn't and I felt so bad.
So,
you know
so
what I'm
here's
saying?
the difference between dad of 1 going on 2 and dad of 5. I
That's
look,
true.
I look at Astro, my youngest. He's crawling around and doing whatnot.
Yeah.
And when he shake that shit off, dog.
Dude, your kids got the coolest names though. Like all your boys got cool names, dude.
Yeah. Shout out baby mama.
Yeah.
Alright, let me give her respect shout out to my fiance.
Yeah. When are you guys getting married anyways, dude?
Shit, whenever I stop being a bum and I got some money.
I feel you,
Can't
man.
have no way without no money, for real, for real.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, she got us the ring, so what else more can you have?
Yeah. Well, honestly, bro, like, I assume you want to wait and have like a traditional ceremony and stuff like that.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
gonna go the cheap route and go up to Oregon and just, you know, get, what's that shit called? Like, hitched or
Yeah, because
no ceremony or whatever
Yeah,
it was. Just
so-
a cheap little thing and
Yeah.
then do a ceremony later on.
so that's what me and Lexi did, man. We got married and whatnot, and we're just gonna have a ceremony at a later date. It's just she don't want to have it, being pregnant. I don't blame her.
Oh, yeah,
So-
so.
But yeah, man, dude, elementary school is crazy if you really think about it. Like, think about all the crazy stuff we did in elementary school.
Yeah,
You know what I
happy
mean?
crack.
Man,
I got grounded for some happy crack. Why, Mom? It was just Kool-Aid and
Yeah.
sugar.
bro,
Throw some water in it. It was Kool-Aid. Come on, man.
what are the chances that you remember that rap you made about Cheetos, bro?
Oof.
You remember what I'm talking about?
No, man. Like, I do, but
Oh.
there's no way I could remember
Yeah,
it.
dude, you
That's the
you
most I
would
could
go
remember
around.
is hot Cheetos.
Yeah, dude, you would go around
But I
and,
think
and
it
just
was,
rap the same line over and
But I think-
over, bro.
I don't think it was something I made up. I think it was that Asian dude that used to do freestyles. Timothy Delgado or
Oh
whatever.
yeah. Oh, did he used to do freestyle?
Hell yeah, he was on Wild 'N Out too.
I knew that.
Like when we were younger, he was just on that YouTube, trying to do
Yeah.
what we're doing now, I guess. And well, not what we're doing because this is podcast and I'm
Yeah.
rapping. You want to hear some bars? 'Cause
No.
I don't.
No. I got a few friends that are gonna watch this, and they're like, we definitely don't want to hear Dakota rap.
I don't see why not. Some people might pay for that,
Yeah.
Some people might hate on it, and the haters are gonna pay us too.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and
Hey.
subscribe, fuckers.
No, see, man. But no, dude, elementary school. Like, you remember that kid, Michael? What was his last name? Delaney, I think. Was it Michael Delaney?
I beat the shit out of him,
Bro, you remember, dude, you may or may not remember this. He was fucking with me for something. I don't remember what. But I said something
Not
to
hard to
him.
believe. That's all he did.
And right?
He was a
But,
fucked
dude,
up
so
kid.
I take off running, and he starts chasing me. And then you...
Edit at 22 minutes so we can bleep out names.
I don't even care, bro. No, we need to put this motherfucker on blast because... No.
I have him on Facebook.
But no, so I take off across the playground, right? And and he's chasing me, and bro, here you come out of nowhere, noticing he's chasing me, and you catch up to him and me, and you kick his back foot. Yeah, but bro, you remember? You know how the playgrounds have like the plastic like risers, that separated like so sand and field. Yeah, dude, his chin hit the black riser, and he bit the top of his the tip of his tongue off. Do you remember that, bro? He bit his tongue clean off, dude.
Chasing home.
Dude, you saved me a few times. You remember 6th grade when I got into a fight with that kid Marquise, and then I called them some choice words, and bro, and then he brought his older cousin, 6 other dudes to jump me, and then you jumped it was when we was walking home, dude. And he jumped in and you didn't hesitate. You just started swinging, and bro, he was like, run, dude. It was like weird. It was like Boys in the Hood. It was like,
We've had wild walks since elementary.
yeah, dude.
And then they stopped because we moved to fucking middle school.
There was a time period we fucking hated each other in middle school.
Me and you?
Yeah.
What?
What was this black bitch's name?
I don't mean that by fucking bullshit, but she was a black girl.
CC.
Uh.
She had said something. You didn't like it. And then I started like calling you a little pussy boy because you were picking like a female side.
Oh.
And then you just, I don't know. And then you left. And I was like, fuck, man, I was fucked up. And left on bad terms.
See, I don't really think, like, I don't, because, like, we never stopped kicking it after that, you know what I mean? Like, it definitely got further apart, but, like, we never stopped kicking it, really.
Yeah, no.
You know, like,
for sure.
bro, and then even all the way up into high school, you remember you came up to my crib, and,
I'll never forget
and
this.
bro, we were having
PTSD in the fucking car. I can't sleep in cars.
we were having such a good time, bro, that I was like, I'll just pull all-nighter and
Such a good time.
and just struggle.
We had, we only had 24 hours and we had to get all the fucking good time in.
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
all 24
Yeah,
hours.
so we pulled all nighter, playing games and stuff, and then
We did the pass out challenge, or I did. I don't know if you did.
oh yeah, the flex out,
Yeah,
flex
the
out,
flex
oh
out.
yeah,
He said, there's no way that shit works.
yeah, no, it does, it works, but
You did it in your kitchen, next thing I know, in your bedroom, like,
oh,
what the fuck?
pause, dude. That did not happen. That did not
Exactly
happen.
what
No way, dude.
Okay, she flexed out. Well, in your bedroom, dog. At least you caught me for fucking hitting my head.
That's true. But you can't like, yeah, then I woke up in your bedroom, like
That's what happened, man.
Pause. Nah, dude.
Sit right down in your basement, so it's like,
That's true. In an undisclosed basement.
oh, fuck. I don't know why I just thought of this, but you remember trying to. Okay, so there's two stories that I can tell with trying to fuck your brother, not your brother. One story involves your brother, one story involves my brother. I tried to fuck up my brother. He was getting on my nerves. I told him to jump from one couch to the other couch. Can't touch the floor because it's lava. I'm sitting in the middle, he jumps, and I'm trying to smack the hell out of his foot. I go to swipe, hit my middle finger, break it. Still crooked to this day. Now, this story, we're at your grandparents', and we put like 2 nails on a fucking stretchy ass string. And we put them in, you put yours in the ground, and mine starts to slip out before Austin can run out and get tripped up by this shit. And it just shoots right at you, hits you in the fucking head. You just like, you look at me, you look at that, you look back up, and you're like, what the fuck? That was middle school shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was middle school. Oh, dude.
Oh, that means it was elementary school when we almost got kidnapped.
Bro, it was because we were selling cookie dough for the football.
Yeah. We didn't really play middle school ball together in the 6th grade a little
Dude,
bit.
I think about that every time I go by that street. I'm like,
Like a kidnapped right here.
yeah, bro, like literally so close to my grandma's house, you know, to my granny's.
What was it, 1 or 2 blocks away?
But it was one street over.
Yeah,
like exactly.
She should have probably heard our screams.
Yeah.
That's
Dude, that guy, as we were running away from him, and that guy then, like, at the end of the line, he stopped up traffic, like 4 cars deep or something like that, and then the last guy was like, hey. And then we're like, and like we come out of flight mode to talk to another stranger. You know, it was like weird. It was like weird, but it was like it just felt right.
Yeah, good vibes. First you didn't have good vibes.
Yeah.
Second you did.
Yeah, he was like, oh, he was like, is that guy bothering you? We're like, yeah, he just.
Such a strange thing to ask. Like,
Yeah.
you just see kids running down the street, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe he did see the car stop.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. We were fucking knocking on houses trying to get
Yeah.
some fucking cookie dough money.
And
Maybe
but dude, it was so cool.
Get
That
a
guy.
play football, man.
Yeah, like it was so cool of that guy though. To just be like,
So,
and,
like, that's the type of people we need. That should be a standard.
no, it really though. But like you cannot see that anymore. You know, like this guy just sees 2, like 5th grade probably is what it was. Like 4th or 5th grade, bro.
Yeah.
Like-
I'd say about, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, but like the fact that he locked him in and then confronted the dude, like that was so like you don't see that Excuse me.
Took off.
Yeah.
You know what's even crazier? Did we even tell anybody?
I don't think so, dude.
I
think yes. I got in there and I told my pop what happened. And then he got in his truck and drove over there, and the guy was long gone. So, yeah. No,
I don't think I said anything because I would have said, yeah, Mom's got kidnapped to grandma's. That would have been the last time I was over there. I was like, you know what? It's not a problem, so let's not make it a bigger problem.
Yeah. Well, then shooting Brady. After that last time we saw each other when we pulled that all-nighter. Oh, I didn't finish that story, by the way. So, pulled all-nighter, and then at 4 a.m. I had to go to Waits for high school football, so I went to Waits, and then I went an hour earlier than everybody because I had to be at work in Wichita by 6, so that's a 45-minute drive.
And I had Waits at like 6:45,
Yeah.
7 or something.
Yeah.
So it was just a perfect plan.
Yeah. So,
Besides the whole
so I went to Waits from 4 to 5, left at 5 to go to work. On the way to work, I dozed off, going around.
Man, it was a deer.
Yeah. But I dozed off and drove into, that ditch and got super stuck. That Mustang was buried up to the door in mud, dude. And,
this is the car, man. We're driving. It's like, I'm asleep already. And he's dozing. I'm already asleep.
I was so close I was so close to the gas station where I could have got like a Monster or something.
Yeah, dude. Like, he's just going straight. We don't even hear that. All I hear is that little, that white little pole thing that every marker, every 10 feet or something, boom, hit that. Instantly woke up. I'm like, oh shit, what was that?
So,
starts spinning.
I had dozed off, but the rumble strips woke me up. But going around
none of that.
But going around that corner, so I hear the rumble strips, and I look up and open my eyes, and I'm like, oh wow! So I crank the wheel as hard as I can. Well, the rear end kicks out, and we're sliding, and that reflector pole hit my door. That's what you heard. It was like my fender, because I had to replace that fender. It hit, and then we slid down sideways. Luckily, the grass was wet, because if the grass wouldn't have been wet, we would have definitely rolled. But yeah, dude, we tow truck.
Yeah, dude.
Tow truck.
Every time we're here.
Yeah, tow truck. I tried to drive out, but it just got us more stuck.
Yeah,
and then
we were just gonna play it off like nothing fucking
happened. So I
just like the fucking kidnapping.
So I called my dad and I tell him I'm stuck. We get a tow truck up there.
Oh, they gotta meet your dad just like fucking how tense this man is and how.
Man, he's laid back. He's
now.
laid back, dude. Yeah, I tell him all the time, I'm like, dude,
you're too nice.
Yeah, it's like,
where's the Rick I know?
Yeah, it's like, dude, I got in trouble for the stuff that they're doing. It's like I got whooped. I never got beat. I only ever got one. Yeah, I only ever got one.
He made you and your brother beat each other, so it was never anything.
No, he did not make us do that.
We never put gloves on.
I didn't put the gloves on. That was like our choice. It's like, hey, let's settle it.
I'm doing the same with my kids.
Yeah. Five boys. No, we got to get my dad on here for sure, though, dude, because he's got some stories in himself. I'm sure that he'd love to come on and talk about. So
call me Woolly Man.
Yeah, it's so ironic that he used to call you that. This guy used to have the longest hair.
The longest.
And then now he can't grow none.
Nah, it's still there. It's not like sandpaper right now.
Man, dude. But yeah, after that whole incident,
I love to lick the ball head. Mine does. Smack. And you beat up a guy when I go this.
No, man. After that though, we didn't see each other, bro, for probably like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah,
because I went out to California for a while, and
but the way these years be ticking. Yeah, be feeling like days. I ain't even gonna lie.
Man, that's no joke.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I see my cousin at his brother's funeral, and we were talking, and I was like, oh yeah, man, I remember kicking it with you just a couple months ago. And I was like, oh, that was not a couple months ago. Yeah, it was like 2 years.
Man, dude.
Time is it really be flying.
Honestly, man, and it makes you think about hanging out with your friends a little bit more, hanging out with your family a little bit more. not really so much worrying about the day-to-day life of, like having to worry about stains all the time,
Stop worrying.
exactly. Like, you just gotta, like, sit back and hang out with your family and friends sometimes, 'cause time's quick.
Time's quick, man. It really is. It really is. Which is kind of cool. That's part of the reason that we're starting this whole thing up anyways, is to spend more time with our friends, and, get more friends on as guests, bring family on as guests. Like, that'd be awesome, especially, some of our family that's got really cool things to say, which may or may not be the case on both sides, I'm sure you got people that you got in mind, so, we'll probably get on that.
Oh yeah, I can make a list, man.
Yeah,
we were talking about BTK earlier.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get my grandma on here. And
Okay. We both got grannies, and they both lived here during the BTK. Do you remember how she was at all during that time? My grandma was the most scared.
Really?
She just lived by herself.
Yeah.
At least your granny had, pops.
I gotta get my
Mine
grandma
was just by
on here.
herself. I think at the time. Okay. We
big
both got
old
grannies,
dog
and they both
named
lived
Tyson.
here
I don't know
during the
what type of dog. It
BTK.
was
Do
a
you
big dog,
remember
bro.
how she
Some
was
type of
at all
massive
during that
Dude,
time?
speaking
My
of
grandma
dogs,
was the most scared.
Really?
We're gonna talk about Hunter. Lived by herself.
yeah,
At
dude.
least your
Speaking
granny
of
had
dogs, man,
pops.
your
Mine
dog
was
almost
just by
killed
herself.
me.
I think at the time
okay,
she
not even
had
that.
a
We're gonna talk
big
about
old
Chevy. I had a dog named Chevy, and now I got a son named Chevy.
I think my dad also named me after a dog.
Speaking of
when
dogs.
you come on here, you'll have to
We're
clarify
gonna
if
talk
I was
about
actually
Hunter.
named after that dog or not.
Dude,
'cause
speaking
that's
of
what I've
dogs,
been telling people
man.
for many years now. Your dog almost killed me.
Oh man, okay, not even that. We're gonna talk about Chevy. I had a dog named Chevy, and now I got a son named
Okay,
Chevy.
so
Dude,
dog
I
almost
think
took
my
his
dad
fucking
also
life.
named me after a dog.
Dude, I'm
When
more
you
mad
wanted
that
to
I'm
have
more
you
mad
come
that
on
kids-
here.
I'm more
You'll have
mad
to
that
clarify if I was
t-shirt.
actually named after that dog or not, because
And we're playing
that's what
Tug
I've
of
been
War.
telling people for many years
Me
now.
and the
dog was with that rope.
So I thought he was sitting down.
No,
I was
I was on my knees playing
Dog
tug of war
almost
with
took
him,
his
and I
fucking life.
pulled the rope close.
Dude,
and
I'm
he
more
just
mad
wanted
that-
to
I'm
give
more
a
mad
dog
that
a
it
kiss.
ruined-
He
I'm
jumped
more
up and
mad-
ruined my t-shirt.
And
My
we're
white
playing
t-shirt.
Tug of
away
War.
from the main artery.
Me and the dog was with that rope.
I thought he was sitting down.
No, I was on my knees
centimeter.
playing tug of war with him, and I pulled the rope
Like the
close,
dog's
and
tooth
as
was
he slid
literally
towards me,
touching.
he jumped up
your
and got
arm.
me.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
My white t-shirt.
away from the main
And then your
artery.
Great Dane, dude,
Centimeters,
busting out of the
man.
door, like going up to the trying to get to the mailman.
That's where you just Like the dog's tooth was literally because I also had a pit bull that we had to get rid of because he was just a little way too active.
Oh,
Like this pit bull.
And then your
jumps
Great
the
Dane,
backyard
dude,
gate
busting out of
before
the
we
door,
put a big
like
old
going up to
fence
the
back there
trying to
with
get to the
just
mailman.
chain.
Yeah.
He jumps
Bro,
that Great Dane
would
was
fight
probably
two other
the
pit bulls in the
most
backyard.
vicious dog I've
Gets
ever
his ass
owned,
kicked.
and not even towards humans.
Big old Hunter,
Because I also
Great
had
Dane
a pit
jumps
bull
over the
that we had to
fence.
get rid of because he was just
Both
way
their
too
asses
active
for
for
kids.
kids. Jumps back over, and this
Kicks
pit
my
bull
dog's
jumps
ass.
the backyard
having
gate
trouble.
before we put a big old fence back there. It was
Mhm.
just chain.
Great
Yeah, yeah.
Danes, you know,
He
they
jumps
look
that
goofy like a
so he can
motherfucker.
fight
Mhm.
two other pit bulls in the backyard.
They can really get down
Gets
when
his
they need
ass
to.
kicked.
Dude, my
Big old Hunter,
neighbor,
the Great
he
Dane
has like
jumps over the
5
fence.
cane corsos.
Kicks both their asses. I
Dude,
want one so bad, but I don't know, man.
I hear that they're a ton of work to train.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know,
I hear.
like that you have to be on the
Great
ball
Danes,
with
you
them.
know, they look goofy like a motherfucker.
Mhm. Really? See, I've never heard
They can really
that.
get down when they need to.
Honestly.
Dude, I was told
My
their heads
neighbor,
were so small that
he
their
has like
brain
5
swells
cane
up,
corsos.
and it makes them, I
Dude,
want one so bad, but
Dude,
I don't know, man.
I hear that they're I rescued
train.
a,
Yeah, that's
you
what
know,
I heard.
like that you have to be on the
pit
ball
bull.
with them.
I hear that
a couple
about
summers
Bulls,
ago.
too, every once in a
And
while.
really, dude, see, I've never heard. He was the coolest dog, man. We had him
Honestly, I was
for
told
like
their
2
heads are
weeks.
so small
Dude,
that
he
their
was
brain swells
massive.
up, that
Yeah,
kinda makes them,
like he would
aggressive
lay
or
on this couch
something.
and take up the entire
rescued-
thing.
They
Like
are.
he was huge.
I
dude.
rescued
a
older
but
XL
he was awesome to
pit
have.
bull.
Like he was
couple
chill.
summers
He
ago,
would like to just
and
lay on you to get to. He was the coolest dog, man. We had him. My little brother Cody came over to stay the night. Dude, he was
Yeah, most of
massive.
them are.
Both
Both
like
of
it,
mine
he
are.
he would lay on this
uh,
couch and take up the
no,
entire
dude,
thing.
like my brother
Like,
Cody
he was
came to stay
huge,
the night.
dude.
You know, he's
built like a
um,
pinky,
but
like, he's real
he
small.
was awesome to
He's not a
have.
big dude.
Like he was
And
chilled.
he's
He's like to just
petting
lay
him,
on you and get
you know,
pets.
nothing
and
seems
then,
out of
and
ordinary.
then my
He-
little brother
you know,
Cody
he's not
came
giving
over to
off
stay the
any,
night. Like physical clues that
Yeah,
like, hey, I
lost
don't like
them are.
this.
Both-
Both of mine.
Cody's
are.
petting him,
But
he just snaps, bites him
no,
right
dude,
on his hand,
like my
breaks
brother
his
Cody
hand
came
right
right
in the middle.
You know,
He's built like a
and
pinky,
before
like,
and
he's real small.
right after he
He's
bit his
not a
hand,
big
he
dude.
released and then tried
And
to come up
he's
higher,
petting him,
you know, potentially
you know,
towards the
nothing
face, neck
seems
area.
out of ordinary.
But before he could even
you know,
get
he's
up
not
there,
giving off
Gia
any
jumped off the couch and started like, hey, I
trying
don't
to
like
get him,
this, and scared him off to
Cody's
the
petting
room.
him, and he just
you know, I
snaps,
don't play with
bites him
with
right
dogs
on his
biting
hand,
kids,
breaks his hand
you know,
right
so
in
he
the middle.
was gone.
And
before and
he
right
was
after he
older
bit his hand,
anyways,
he
you know,
released
that-
and then
he
tried
was
to
kind of
come
the
up
reason that
higher.
I
You know,
decided
potentially
that if
towards
I get
the face, neck
another
area,
pit
but
bull,
before
you
he
know,
could
get him
even
as a
get up
puppy.
there, Gia
Yeah,
jumped
for
off the
sure.
couch and started
You gotta
trying to
get
get
him
him.
and
And scared him off to the
gotta have
room.
some type
And
of fear.
you know,
in
I don't
that
play with
motherfucker's
dogs
life,
biting
because if you
kids.
don't
Dude,
put
it's just-
fear
you know,
into
so
his
he's
life,
gone.
He's gonna put
And
fear into yours.
He was
It's just
older anyways.
especially
getting
with
them.
him,
It's
he's
just
kind
getting
of
them
the reason
socially.
I decided
accumulated,
that
you know,
if I
like
get
having
another
pet by
children,
children,
you know,
that
getting all
too,
that.
that too, but
Yeah,
you gotta
for sure.
have that
Yeah.
to get him as a
It's a
pup.
dog.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
You
they
gotta
have to
have
know
the
that-
alpha
yeah.
dog here in that
Yeah.
motherfucker's life.
gonna
He's
try
gonna
to
try
dog
to
it.
fear
So I
into his
agree with
life.
that.
He's gonna put fear into yours.
It's just
Especially
getting
with
them.
horses.
It's just getting them socially accumulated.
So
you
what-
know,
what
like
did you
having
do,
them
man,
pet
for-
by children,
like, in
that
that
all
too,
that,
you know,
that too,
6-7
but
year
you gotta
period that.
have that.
Well, I guess
It's
besides
a
having
dog,
kids,
you know?
yeah, they
Yeah,
have
not
no
the
heavy
alpha
on that.
dog.
Heavy on that.
Yeah.
Heavy on the kids.
Yeah,
Try to
okay,
dominate
so I
you.
should have found like a
Yeah.
TV show to watch instead, dude.
Yeah.
Like
gonna have
you know,
that
like a
alpha dog.
Netflix
Yeah.
membership is probably cheaper than
So
3 or 4
what did
kids.
you do, man, for
kids.
like in that
Fair enough.
6-7 year
But no,
period
man,
to
to watch it.
well, I guess besides having kids,
I know you was heavy on that.
Yeah,
Heavy on
encore,
kids.
encore.
Yeah. You should have found like a TV
that's
show
why I
to
can't
watch
get,
instead, dude.
like,
Clap
like,
on
you
lights,
know,
dude. Like a
Yeah.
Netflix
Yeah.
membership is probably cheaper than
Yeah.
3 or 4 kids.
my energy
Same
bill
that's
from
kids.
like
No, fair enough.
8 o'clock at night.
But no,
Are you
man,
still
like
watching?
8 o'clock at night in 30 seconds, dude. There'll be a huge, there'll be a
Encore.
huge like.
That's why it's here. You turned on and off your light.
Clap on lights,
to
dude.
1.25
Yeah.
million times.
my energy bill
in a
from,
45-second
like,
time period.
like 8 o'clock at night to like, man, dude, 8 o'clock
But
at
no,
night
so
in 30
what'd you
seconds,
do in
dude.
that time?
There'll be a
30
huge,
seconds.
there'll be a huge spike,
Last time we
dude.
kicked it was here. You turned on and
Yeah,
off
which
your
was,
light.
junior year summer.
1.25
Yeah.
million
Trying
times
to football.
in a 45-second
like,
time.
like tackle football or like,
Yeah, tackle football. So
Man, dude.
make a career in
But no,
tackle
so
football,
what'd you
every
do in
high
that
school
time
football
frame,
player
man?
wants
Oh,
to
of
do.
course.
But you know, Wichita, Kansas kicked it was that.
Dude, but we put out some good
Yeah, which would have been
athletes.
junior year summer. We got some
We
good
have
athletes
some-
that come out
we
of
have
here.
some
Football.
better athletes that haven't
Well,
came
like,
out of
like
here.
tackle football or
That's
that
true.
have
Tackle
came
football,
out of
so-
here.
Dude, like they're, and I'm not gonna name
Tackle
names
football, like every
because
high
we
school
went to
football
elementary
player
school
was
with
of
this guy.
course.
But you know, Wichita, Kansas.
He went
talking
to
about running back.
Dude, but we put out some good
he
athletes.
went to play. I think he got
And
put on the
we got
Ravens.
some
Good
we
athletes
have-
that come
we
out of
have
here.
some
No,
better
you're
athletes
talking
about
big
haven't
boy.
came
Yeah.
out of here.
Dude, like,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
He was big. He was
I
strong,
love him
and I'm
to
not gonna
death.
name
Yeah,
names
he's
because
for
sure
still
we
a
went to
homie and
elementary
everything.
school
I
with
still
this guy.
talk to him.
Uh,
All that. He living in Florida. So
He
I'm
went
talking
to
about
see. I
running back.
don't talk to him still,
Uh,
nothing like that. But you know, we're still
I
friends
sent
on
out
Facebook.
Facebook
I think he
and
got
named
put on the
after
Ravens.
players, not like every day
yeah.
on top.
But dude, like he, but
yeah,
yeah,
my
what
big
is
boy.
he
Yeah.
got drafted to the
Yeah.
Ravens.
And
He was big. He was
I
strong.
love him to death.
Yes,
you know,
for
he's
sure.
Still a homie and
Exactly.
everything.
Like,
He was one to talk to him, all that. You know,
That's-
he was
yeah,
for sure just
Yeah,
solid.
see,
It
I
was kinda
don't,
like
I'm sorry you can't
Zion
coach
Williams.
nothing like that, but you know we're still
I
friends.
send
And
out
you
messages.
can't
All he
coach
does
it.
is
Yeah,
dunk. It's
yeah.
not like
I mean you can't
every
coach.
day
Yeah,
top.
you can't coach.
But dude,
live.
like he, but where I was going with that is
like
he
that
got
got
drafted
drafted
to the Ravens.
Everything else,
and dude, and honestly,
because we had a
just
dude
size.
growing
He
up
was just
playing.
size, exactly.
Like
Like
he wasn't one of the
best
name
friends.
names, but he's named after him.
That's-
He was
yeah.
for sure just size.
I know
It
who
was
you're
kind of
talking
like
about. Some you
Zion
can't.
Williams
I haven't heard
has
of
up
him
to-
since like 5th grade.
you
No,
can't
he-
you
I
can't
don't
coach
does
it.
is
Like,
dumb.
yeah, I mean, you can't coach.
We should
it.
have him on
You can't coach
sometime.
size.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's-
now missing bone in his neck.
Everything
Didn't
else,
find that out until 8th grade.
because
year
we had a
running the
dude
ball,
growing up
trying
trying
to
to truck
I
somebody.
don't want to name names, but he's named
Ends
after
up
him in
playing
his
it.
match one time because I'm
I know
telling
what
you,
you're talking
this
about.
dude was like 8
I haven't heard
has
from
a
him
leader
since, like,
season,
fifth
bro,
grade,
running
really.
people I talked left
to him,
and
like,
right
I'm not
all
gonna
his
do it.
career.
We have
He was
months
a
on
running
top.
back and
Yeah.
linebacker.
Yeah.
Taking
Dog
big
has
hits.
a
Those are the
missing
two
bone.
biggest hitting positions you
find
can
that
have
out
right
until
there.
I gotta start
eighth
that
grade,
AP
running
in a
the
minute.
ball.
Before
Trying to truck
the
somebody.
league got soft, this is when
Ends
you could
up
put
being
these
match one
bolts
top
right
ten.
here on
This dude
somebody's
was like
Adrian. Right here in their ear hole, man. I used to be tiny, ear hole, and people
all
knocking
his
on my ass,
career,
bro.
running back and
50
linebacker.
pounds heavier
Yeah.
than taking
You
big
remember
hits.
when
Those
it
are
was,
the two biggest.
It had it in fifth grade because we were both on the
right
Titans.
there.
I got a story about AP in a minute. The championship
Before
game, when we
before
was
the
playing
league
sixth
got
grade,
soft, this is when you
no,
could put
fifth
these
grade was Titans.
bolts
because
right
sixth grade
here
I
on
went and played at the
somebody's
Cowboys.
right here in their ear hole,
sir.
man. I used to
Oh,
be
fuck,
tiny,
you might be
ear
right.
hole, and people
You
would
might
knock
be
on
right.
my ass,
Either
bro.
way, that's yeah,
50
because
pounds
okay,
heavier
yeah,
than
yeah,
you.
It was it had it in fifth grade. So we were both on the Titans. It was, no, this is when we were. This is when we were playing Coach Gary was still our head coach. Fifth grade was Titans. Because sixth grade I went and played at the Cowboys. It was Titans. I promise you. I have pictures from that year. You might be right. But anyways, either way, that's yeah. Because okay, we did. Yeah. So yes, yeah. So
fifth grade.
because the whole reason he left coaching is because what my dad said at the championship game.
Then we had a
So, and all the other
it
parents
was
were
Titans,
Titans, I promise you. Which I have
shit
pictures
was
from that
stupid.
year. I coached Little League football.
But
I would
anyways,
never
maybe
put
we
my
did
front
something.
line on their knees.
We
did, for sure. You know what I mean?
That was
Like,
good.
I don't care how
Yes.
slow you're getting up. You're not getting on your knees. It's
So-
a safety thing. Because the
But,
whole reason he left coaching
we
is
have the
because
Xbox
what
up,
my
so we're
dad
gonna
said
play
at the
some
championship
Xbox here in
game.
a little bit.
So, and
kick
all
his
the
ass
other
and
parents
all
were
the whole shit.
agreeing.
Kick his ass
Which,
and-
looking back, that shit was stupid. Like, I coached
no,
Little League
so
football. I would
it
never
would have
put my
been
front line
that
on their
championship
knees.
game, though.
You know what I
And
mean?
they told us
Like,
we were
I don't care how slow you're
Bulldogs.
getting up. You're not
And
getting
they
on
said,
your knees.
hey,
It's a safety thing.
They said they got an
But,
eighth grader playing on their team. This is
Yeah,
his
we have the
number.
Xbox up, so we're gonna play
opening
some
kickoff
Xbox here in a little bit.
Me and him are
so far away from
kick
the
his
play.
ass and all the whole shit.
I get like
Kick his
5
ass
yards away
and-
from him, and I just jump up and double
But
kick,
no, dude, so
drop
it-
kick
it would
right
happen
in his
in
chest. That
and
championship
Austin,
game, though, who
and
hopefully
they told us
watch
we were
this,
versus
maybe
the
you can
Bulldogs.
comment on it.
Bro,
And they
he
said,
was
hey,
even
telling the same exact
they
story
said,
just
we got an
recently.
eighth grader playing on their team. This is his number. So opening kickoff, dude. Like,
You're just gonna end it like that, right when a cop is.
Yeah,
I
dude.
get like 5 yards away from him.
No, dude.
Jump up
I
and
drop
double
kicked
kick
this kid.
drop kick him right in his
On the
chest.
football field.
Austin,
The cop just had me.
who
I'm sorry.
hopefully
It was
watched
the
this
cop.
movie comment.
I'm sorry, dude. I was just
I
He
thought
was
you
even
were gonna
telling
get
the
like
same exact story just recently.
one or two more things on after, after the cop or something, but you just gonna.
All right, but anyways, continue. Man, you said that you were having I can't put my foot.
Oh
there.
yeah, I wanted to be a football player.
Yeah.
You know, man, I wanted to go to the league with my 145-pound fucking ass. You know. So after high school, I go to JUCO, and I don't know if y'all know what JUCO is. It's basically hell. It's the most simplest way to put it. It's hell. They took my number one passion and made me hate it. Most simplest way I could put it. I tore my quad. And they called me all sorts of soft words. It still is not healed.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's still not healed. But long story short, I finish out the season really, and I just drop out of college. Well, I don't drop out. I withdraw. You know. Withdraw from college. Just school has never really been for me. I'm more of a hands-on type of guy. That's why I'm in welding now. So school was just what was that? Just a semester. So that's basically half a year. So that's a year and a half because we kicked it in junior. So that's senior year, basically freshman year of college. When I get back. With my girl and all that. We don't start a family that soon, but it starts pretty soon after. And just working fucking shit dead end jobs. Those dead end jobs just don't. It doesn't feel like football. I had to find something that felt like football again.
I feel you on that, man. I
How-
feel like
how I
everybody.
forget flag.
Yeah.
I started playing flag football too.
Yeah.
I forget about flag like I'm not a national fucking champion fucking flag player. You don't believe me? You can look that motherfucker up.
It's just most people probably don't think you're lying on that because who brags about playing flag football?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
That
like
one
that's
dude
like
that
saying,
said
yeah,
he's better
dude.
than Patrick Mahomes.
It's like,
And
dude, I'm the best.
you can quote me on this. He is better than Patrick Mahomes if you're talking about flag.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I kind of, I don't really love football like how I used to. Like in high school, all I could think about was playing football.
I don't really either, and it's it's different because before I fucking blew my knees to shit, I always thought about it like, let me go to the Canadian League.
Mhm.
Let me go to arena football. There's like 3 different professional levels
Yeah.
of arena ball, and you can actually make like 60,000 for like a season.
That's
Like
not
some
bad.
people are like, oh yeah, man, that's nothing because they're looking at fucking NFL.
Yeah,
making
but I mean,
millions. But
dude,
no,
that-
you just made
$60
a
grand
teacher's
for what,
salary
14 weeks?
in like 4 months. Yeah,
Yeah.
take shit. Maybe 5 months.
Yeah,
you know.
still low. Like they
And
give you
they're
6
like,
months
yeah,
to go
but-
do whatever
But then I
else.
don't get paid for the. Well, don't be lazy, bro.
Yeah.
Or go work at a gym.
Yeah.
Go train some kids.
Yeah.
There's
Honestly.
so much stuff you could be doing, my guy.
Yeah,
And just work and just being able to be on that team. Now you have some pull to your name
yeah.
just because you're on that team.
Yeah, that's wild.
I could low key do the same with the flag stuff, just
Mhm.
but that's not really. Like I said, my knees are shit.
Yeah, I know. I hear him clicking.
Nah, I got a little bag down there, man.
Oh.
Don't do me dirty. But they do click. My girl calls them Rice Krispies.
Get that little space heater going.
My girl calls them Rice Krispies.
Yeah, man. Like that was kind of my dream too, dude. Is I wanted to go play football somewhere, and
Shit, I think
You
you
know-
went somewhere better than me.
well, dude, you're
Did
talking
you go to like Emporia?
No, man. I went to. I got a scholarship offer over to Baker University. That's like kind of almost down by Missouri.
Yeah. Isn't
But-
that NAI?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I had a shit ton of.
yeah.
This
But dude,
is why-
Baker was like at the time, dude, like 3-time back-to-back national champions. Like,
Yeah.
like they were good, dude. But and then I saw that price tag come out, and I was like, no,
That's-
sir.
That's the thing.
I was like,
so-
no, sir. And went and joined the Marine Corps instead, dude.
Oh, so
Which
you didn't
was-
even go to
No.
You just went straight to the Marine Corps.
Yeah, well,
I
not
thought you-
not like straight, like out of high school. It was like the next year. I was like,
Okay.
I got to buy myself time, dude. I was like, I don't know what I want to do.
But,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna sit here and work at Applebee's as a server.
Yeah.
I was like, I got to buy myself time.
That's
dude.
what I was doing.
Yeah.
For the fucking 6 years.
Yeah, now here
Like,
almost.
I would be Applebee's.
Yeah, dude. Like here, almost a decade later, still don't know what I want to do. So start a family. Still don't know what I want to do. Like I need to go to school. It's free for me to go back to school. It's just I don't know what I want to do, man.
It's different. It's a money grab. That's all it is. Just a big money grab. I tried to go back to school a couple times. That's why I'm in welding because I don't need to learn about Columbus selling the blue to fucking melt this metal onto metal.
Dude, at the end of the day, it is just a piece of paper, but like it opens you up to so many different and better jobs just
Yeah.
having that piece of paper. Even if it
It
is a
does.
money grab and this and that.
It's a huge money grab, though. It's a huge fucking scam.
Yeah, not if it's free though.
True.
You know what I mean? If it's
True.
free,
See, that's why I'm,
Yeah.
But like in my shoes, it's like,
yeah, like
scam.
I'd be sick to my stomach if I'm trying to be a plumber and I have to learn.
Well, that's different. That's different.
You know what I
Because,
mean?
That's trade school. Now, let's say you want to be like me, for real.
Yeah.
Like, I got a homeboy. I'll shout him out. Donovan Boffman. Go look him up. He really does research papers on oysters and all sorts of sea life stuff in Florida, alright? I might be butchering it, but look him up. I'm telling you. He has his names on papers, alright? He's trying to get his PhD. I was trying to do that same shit, but to be swimming in the ocean with some snorkeling gear and some scuba gear and all that shit, I had to learn about Columbus selling the blue. Why am I doing this when I need to learn about fish?
Yeah.
Like, let me take 2 years of learning about fish and not 2 years of this history bullshit. That's where
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it at. Like, yes, you got to learn how to write some papers because that's what he's doing. He's writing fucking papers. He's writing bucks about these oysters. It's crazy because at the end of this oyster research shit is how he's gonna get his PhD, I believe. Like, so it all ties into that shit. At some point, he's gonna be the I didn't want to say it. I was gonna say the head nigga in charge. He's gonna be the head nigga in charge, and if I gotta bleep that out, then I gotta bleep that out. But I got a black mama. You want to see her? She can be on the podcast next week. So.
Dude, your mom's like the sweetest lady too. Like, she really is.
It's crazy because my dad's super white, but and this is racist nowadays, but he act black, you know, like he's the one who put me on the Tupac and DMX and Too Short, all that shit. My dad is a Too Short fanatic, bro. My mom, she black and Italian, but she black. She put me on a corn. 3 doors down, 3 days grace. Like, come on, like, it's crazy, alright? All that shit, bro. I remember one year we were
It's like a yin and yang symbol.
yeah, really. But my black mama is on the white side of my daddy's on the black side. And then you got my brother that, like, you know, we all kind of look white, so, you know, I had a fight for my pass card. All of my life I had a fight for that pass card. It was even worse in college, because them different states didn't really fuck with that shit.
I annoy my cousins so much, because all the time, I'll text him all the time and be like, so does this person get a pass? And he'd be like, no. And I'm like, well, does this person...
What did he say about me? Do I get a pass in this book?
So he broke it down to me in the sense of, he was like, if you can look at that person and tell that they're black, then they get the pass. He's like, and if you can look at
Mexican.
He's like, if you can look at them and tell that they don't get the pass, he's like, then they don't get the pass. He's like, it's that simple. And then I was
because I'm bald,
dude. And then I got real curious, and I was like, well, does an albino dude get the pass? And he said, yeah. So I was like, all right. I was just trying to.
I haven't seen my sister's kid, but like.
No, because last time I saw her, she was about to pop at your son's birthday. Yeah,
he has, and I told my mom this too. I was like, oh, "You're gonna nowadays people are gonna say this is racist. So I might have to bleep this out or something." But he has black features for sure. And she was like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "He got that nigga nose, he has the nigga lips," and it's like, but it's like for sure, like you know. But he just has white skin and blue eyes. Maybe the blue eyes might change because
most of your kids have blue eyes too, though.
All of them, but the last two,
yeah.
So 3 out of 5. The last 2 took after the mom with brown.
Dude, and it's crazy. All your kids, except for this most recent one, look exactly like you.
Yeah.
This most recent one has...
No, the most recent one still looks like me. It's the one in between.
Yes.
Yeah. It's Chevy.
Yeah.
Maybe because we named him kind of after her dad, you know, because it was the same year that he passed, you know, R.I.P.
Yeah.
That's why his middle name is G.
I got you.
Chevy G. And, her side of the family, they're all into trucks and all that. They whip the Chevys, Chevy Impalas, they got low riders.
Yeah, I was going to say, when we was at the birthday party, I briefly talked to, maybe it was her dad or grandpa.
No, it was
maybe?
grandpa.
Yeah, I briefly talked with him just because I saw his shirt and I was like,
Latino Dreams. You should look that stuff up too. Oh man, there's a story with that man. He, I'm not going to drop no names or anything, but her grandpa could have had his cars in a music video for Jay-Z, but at the time, you know, 1, he didn't know who Jay-Z was, and 2. That's just not what he represents. He didn't represent that type of lifestyle and whatnot, and he turned them down. You know, me hearing that at the fucking age of like 16.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know, I forget what fucking age I was when we met, but you know, we was in high school and when I heard that shit, I was like, "What? He turned down Jay-Z? Yeah, put him on the phone now." What are you talking about?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Jay-Z's music. At all.
There's a couple songs. I can't say every song is bad, but I can't say every song is good.
I don't
there's
know,
a lot of artists that I say like that.
I can't look at a single one of his songs that I've ever heard and was like, oh, this is a good song.
You want to know something that's crazy? And this is going to rub you the wrong way for sure. All that lovey-dovey, like R. Kelly, Neo, Usher, all that shit that we grew up on that you bump to this day, T-Pain.
I do like T-Pain.
I don't fuck with any of them.
Dude,
I did then and I don't now.
I like T-Pain, dude. I like T-Pain like a lot, especially one. I like his music, most of it. I like most of his music,
Like-
but dude, he's like he acts like a real person, dude. He
those-
built a drift car and he goes out and he drifts with like local communities and
Yeah,
stuff like that,
yeah,
which is so
yeah.
cool. Like he doesn't care that he's a celebrity.
He didn't do that back then, though. That's him now.
I'm just saying, dude. People
But I
change.
don't know. Back when I was a kid, I didn't really need that type of music in my life. At
No.
fucking in
No,
kindergarten
dude, you had
and
no
shit, and,
business listening to
Why
that
am I
music.
listening to this type of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had no business going around in like fourth grade, being like, I'm in love with a stripper.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
so
saying? Like,
he's in love with a stripper, and I'm over here listening to the fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony and
I still
NWA,
listen to
you
them.
know. Well, I still listen to them too, but that's what I bumped heavy. I bumped them so heavy. I bumped Tupac so heavy. I believe Tupac was still alive until I like graduated damn near, bro.
you mean he's not?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's still a piece of me that wants him alive. Like, bro,
Yeah.
there's just too much coincidences for like all the shit that added up. Like, there's 7 shots in his last album song. He got shot 7 times. There's a
Yeah.
piece of
Did
tattoo
you see-
missing on his
you see
body.
that-
It's just so much weird
They're
shit.
like linking like Diddy to a lot of this stuff, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like, which is
Because
crazy to
that-
me.
Okay, so if you think about it, who ran Tupac? Suge Knight.
Yeah.
And who ran Biggie? Puffy. And then you got these two.
Dude, I'm sorry. I can't call another grown man Puffy. I
I
can't
can't
call
call
another
him-
grown man Puff Daddy. I can't do that.
Yeah,
dude.
I'd rather
like
call him
that's
Puffy.
Dude, it's. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
That's
like
on
I
his-
just can't
that's,
do it.
That's on his end, but Puff Daddy, no. But I can call you Puffy because that makes you sound like a Powerpuff Girl, like you know. Boom, that's on you. You want to get canceled already on the first episode because we can't call somebody Puffy because we're hinting towards something, I guess. But yeah, so you got him running Biggie, you got Suge Knight running this mofo, and all. They knew what they was doing.
Yeah.
They had to have that beef, you know.
Well,
And I don't know if, you know, I want to say they were smart enough to know, but at the same time, did they know they was getting played?
I don't know. Man.
I want to say Tupac and Biggie was smart enough, and that's why Tupac faked his death. If he did. You feel me? 'Cause, like, did you ever fall down that rabbit hole?
Yeah, dude. Like, with like
'Cause I fell.
with like the botched
And I
autopsy
never got
photos
caught.
and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I never
Yeah.
really caught on to the tree branch that was sticking out. you know?
I know what you're talking about though. Like, I could see how somebody who wants to believe it and is like especially as a youngster, dude, like being impressionable. Like, yeah, there's gonna
But
be
you know what I'm talking about with all the coincidences, right? Like, not even just the
Yeah,
botch
dude.
shit
Yeah, the
about it,
whole
like the
Illuminati,
album,
yeah, the whole
he changed
deal,
his
dude.
name to Illuminati. If you look up who Illuminati was, it was some dude that faked his death in the European times and blase. He faked his death, got away with it. Then he came out.
Yeah.
And you got his album stuff and how like he gets shot in the beginning at the end of this album. He wakes up on like some beach that's supposed to be Cuba. It's just so much stuff. It's kind of like, do you think the Ravens gonna win the Super Bowl because Lamar Jackson is 28? Every time they won a Super Bowl, their quarterback turned 28. Coincidences, you know?
Yeah.
Mark my words now. So clip this. If the Ravens win the Super Bowl, it's because he's 28. They won't win another one until they get another quarterback that turns 28. Might be a curse. Who knows? It's just weird shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Coincidences they're interesting for sure, dude. But no, it's just crazy that Diddy's getting like getting wrapped up in a whole bunch of stuff like all at once. And
I was told Diddy's
like
crib got burnt down in Cali,
I was
so
gonna-
they couldn't
yeah,
raid it or something.
I was gonna say,
I
dude,
said,
with
what
the
sense
fires,
does that make? Because he's been locked up, so why didn't they raid that?
yeah,
Before the fires.
you would think it's already been like gone through.
And about these fires, they're right next to the ocean. So do you want, all right, listen, if I dump seawater on your car and it eats your pain away, you gonna be mad? Or would you rather have the fire come and take that motherfucker out? I just don't understand it. You better start dumping that water.
I don't know, dude. I don't. I
It's a
looked
touchy
into
subject. It's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
But I mean, the rabbit hole on that one gets pretty deep too.
Yeah,
Because they need
a lot
it.
of it's just conspiracy stuff, though. Which
listen,
one of my buddies is gonna watch
conspiracy, bro.
this, and he's gonna start cracking up because, dude, we got into it one day. Like,
Is he a conspiracy
no.
guru, or is he like conspiracy? He shuts them all down.
He's the type of guy that
Because if he shuts them all down, I got a couple conspiracies that'll blow his top off.
we'll have him on at some point. I'm sure he'd come on, but no, dude, he's the type of guy
Like the
that
moon landing.
he analyzes.
That was a conspiracy I won't
Hold
put
on,
in. That is
this
the
is where
truth now.
this is where this story is heading. Dude, so he's the type that will analyze every fact before he like forms an actual opinion and states it.
There's too much shit.
Because
on
he
the
won't,
internet now.
but he won't just talk out of his ass. Like he'll actually figure out what he's talking about before he says something.
Ass talk is
But-
sometimes the best talk.
Yeah,
I'll let you know that.
Dude, we got into it one day at work. Not got into it, but he was poking at me, and I was poking back at him, and it was a passionate conversation, and dude, it was all about if there's wind on the moon or not. And dude, it got super
And he
hyped
said
and
they
excited.
did?
No, he said that he was like, yeah, well, how's there wind on the moon? And I'm like, there's not. And then had to explain to him.
How do you know, dog? How
Yeah.
do you
And
know?
that's-
Have you
dude-
even seen the real footage?
And that's where he hit me with. He was like, "Well, how do you know?" Like, because that's how science works. But dude, he was just poking fun.
I
Really,
would have
but-
said this. Because they already admitted they faked the footage because the original footage got deleted or fried by the what's that called, radiation coming back onto Earth. Because
See, I
you know
didn't-
how they catch on fire and
See,
all
I
that.
didn't even bring up that to that extent. But
Yeah. So they already said it was faked. And then you get astronauts that turn fucking 79 and they start talking about how they were tied up on ropes and,
Yeah.
and bungee jumping across the way, and come on,
see, I should look into that.
come on.
But
It's all there. Or like, why do they keep not releasing the files on JFK? Because you know that they have the right to unlock or whatever it's called, like
declassified.
declassify.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you would know the fucking terms, you fucking Marine. They can declassify that shit, and like every 20 years or some shit. And it recently came up, and they were like, "Nah, yeah, I don't need this." And especially with you woke motherfuckers in this
Yeah.
day and age, there's no way.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. It's nuts, man.
All right, you want to talk about coincidences? Do you know the coincidence between JFK's assassination and Abe Lincoln's?
Oh, dude,
That one blew my
that one's
motherfucking mind.
pretty crazy. Yeah.
And
Now, I don't know how much of that's actually true, but if I know what you're talking about because I've seen the same thing.
Mhm.
If that information is true, like it's
yeah,
nuts.
like he
the
was
dates,
born 7 years
yeah.
apart, they died 7 years
Yeah.
apart. Fucking Abe Lincoln was murdered in Ford Theater.
Mhm.
JFK was riding in a Ford. Bodyguards, like, names were flipped. Like,
Yeah.
instead of being...
Yeah, so we
It's
are
bad.
talking about the
Yeah.
same thing, dude. That if that information is true, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Back to JFK. One shooter or two shooters? And you're a gun guy. I'm not.
I
So.
think that there was two shooters.
All right, guys.
From the information that I've seen, I think there's two
Yeah, has
for sure.
to be two.
Yeah, dude. Just like the fires, like that's such a big conspiracy in itself. Even separated from like the whole Diddy case stuff. Like, yeah, it's
They also
nuts.
2028. They're supposed to have the Olympics there, and they didn't have, according to what I've been reading and whatnot, they didn't have the space to do construction for it, but they do now.
Yeah, that's kind of.
And I heard the same thing about Hawaii, that they was trying to buy some land, and the people were like, nah. Like, you know, the locals were like, nah, I don't want no more tourists and fucking Disney World
Yeah.
and shit like that here. Get it out of here. Well, now you don't have a home because we just lit a match. You feel me?
Oh yeah, dude.
Now, whenever they start getting too deep and they're like, oh yeah, I seen a laser shoot from the sky. And
Yeah.
All right,
the space. I have to paint my roof blue that way the space weapons don't burn my house down.
All right, yeah. Now, when they start going that deep, all right, you get me. You got me. Maybe it isn't fucking. That's where the conspiracy motherfuckers are like, see, you guys are just a bunch of nuts.
Yeah. No, dude, we should definitely have my grandma on, dude. She will tell you some stuff that'll blow your mind.
Oof, I could tell. Oh, okay, my grandma got stories. I'm not gonna go deep into it because I want her to come
Yeah,
on.
that's what I'm saying.
She used to have spirits take over her body and do like that, like celestial writing or whatever it's called. I don't know the real terms or whatever, but basically they would take over her body and she would write, and then there would be this story she would be able to read the next day. And some shit got twisted. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
She got twisted.
That spiritual, like ghost stuff.
Everybody on my mama's side is all like
Really?
that deep into it. I got her, I don't know if it's her sister or like niece or something like that, you know. She reads cards and whatnot. Like I could have you pull up in Colorado and have her read your cards and, ask about this podcast, and she could probably tell us if we'll make it or not. Maybe if we need to stop or keep going. Who knows? It's only episode 1.
Dude, there's this chick that used to work at my work with me and my buddy I was just talking about, and dude, like, she was telling people that like she's like a medium and she can read them and all this other stuff. Bro, she ended up frauding people. Like, she had a whole Spotify podcast and everything, dude. And we would sit at work and listen to our podcast and make fun of her.
You're dead,
Like,
man.
dude, it was oh my goodness, bro. Like,
See,
but yeah, she ended up her and her husband ended up scamming the people we worked with, and then they went down to Texas and scammed this dude and made this dude's wife divorce him. Bro, it's a whole crazy story. I'll have the dog on and he'll talk about it, I'm sure, because
crazy.
dude, that's nuts. Yeah, just
See, my cousin, I don't know if you would call it median or some shit, but she can see stuff in her dreams. And she was dreaming stuff in my house because at one point something happened to her mom. I'm not gonna get into that. Her kids was living with, my fucking parents and whatnot, so she starts having these fucking vivid ass dreams of some fucking demon creature shit in her basement. Had that shit get cleansed quick, saged it and all that.
Yeah.
Fucking holy water, that motherfucker, all that shit. She stops having them. Now we fast forward, she's living with her mom again. She starts having these dreams of this crazy ass tornado. But she's scared of it, but at the same time she's not, because every time it occurs, it's coming right towards her aunt's house, which is my house, right towards it, and then right before it can hit, it picks up, and then she just kept having that recurring dream. About 2 years later, tornado hits, blasts his fucking spirit, coming right towards my house, picks up, drops off right behind, and starts fucking everything up that's on Rock Road.
dang.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I don't know, man. Reoccurring dreams, they can start messing with you mentally. If you don't look into them too much, they can start messing with you pretty bad.
It's so crazy. So crazy that that can be connected. Or some of them say that your dreams are just realities of another alternate.
Hmm.
Like that's why sometimes it can feel like deja vu with your dreams. Like
Yeah.
sometimes it feels like it's a reoccurring dream, but it's really not because it's something that your alternative self fucking seen already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, dog. Or like the whole, you've already lived this life, and you've already done every other like say. Instead of customizing this character right now, I said fuck that and I went to the preset skaters. Well, let's say I said fuck that and I said let's just play Skate 3. There's already a fucking combination of us doing all three of those.
Mm-hmm.
On top of us just saying, you know what, fuck it, let's not even play Skate, let's play Blitz.
Yeah.
And then there's already an option that's, it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
The fucking spider web of that shit.
Yeah. Well, let's kind of get back to like introducing ourselves and everything. So that kind of the whole you want to go do something pro with football. In that 6 to 7 years we didn't see each other. I mean, what are you up to like now, dude? Like, what are you up to now? Like,
Well, I still play football. Well, flag, like I said. Instead of chasing national titles, we're chasing a world title. I wasn't able to join my brothers over there in Florida. They're in Tampa right now, playing as I speak. Probably not anymore. It's kind of late, but they did play today. So now we're chasing world titles. I got a YouTube channel, not only just for podcasts. I'm also trying to get into just streaming some video games and all that. And that's Premium Postman, because Post's so good they should be premium, baby. It kind of sounds like I should be selling OnlyFans. But
you were just talking about like the whole Puffy thing, so
yeah, man,
like, you might be in there, dog.
If I was in there, there would be signs, dog. There would be signs, and it would not be me living in Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I told the homie David, he moved out. I don't know if you ever met my homie David,
Mm-hmm.
but he ended up going down the Marine path, but his path was a little different than yours. Ended up the same, not being in it. Just not the way y'all left it. He's up in New York now, though, and I sent him some shit for it was like, hey, look at this, I'm live, and it shows a fake live thing, and it shows that there's 1 million people following you, and they're viewing you right now. So all these girls at the club can oh yeah, oh, buy us a shot, try to get him some work or something. And then I was like, nah, you probably don't want to do that. You might get into a Diddy party, dog. Yeah. And then I said, I don't know. It could either go one or two ways. You get connected, or you're gonna get connected.
No, man, I don't know. I'm just kind of, doing my day-to-day thing, man. Nothing really is new. Just kind of playing the family man role. And
Nah, there's more than that, man. Between junior year and now, how many cars have you had?
Oh, dude. I've had so many cars.
He's like, no, man, I'm
bro.
just a family man now. I
All
don't
right,
do
all
nothing. All right. How many cars we've been worked on and
I've-
flipped and got more? And
I've had quite a few cars, man. But, right now I got that Chevelle that it's over at my homie's fab shop.
this is coming from a guy that knows absolutely zero things about cars.
Yeah, well, it's just a project, man. It's 70 Chevelle. It's got a little LS motor in it. Nothing crazy, man. It's just going to be a cruiser.
For us folks out there that don't know shit about cars, what's LS mean? Los Santos?
No, it's most people know what I'm talking about, but it's just.
You said most people.
Well, it's just.
Man.
It's like a motor out of a Silverado or a Corvette, because that's what people want to hear. It's the same motor, basically. It's the same idea of a motor when it comes to swapping, at least.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but yeah, so you can just tell everybody.
Well, hold up. You just skipped over 80 fucking million hours of
Dude,
everything that happened. So you said you joined the military.
Okay.
I mean, sorry. You joined the Marines, hoorah. So
No,
you
don't
joined the
do that,
Marines.
bro. Don't do that again, bro. Don't do that.
119. We are editing that out.
No, bro, we'll leave it because it was funny. It was funny, but
But all right, so
Just
you
don't do
went,
it.
and instead of coloring in coloring books in college, you went to eating the crowns, and
no, man. So yeah, I couldn't deal with the price tag of going to school, man.
Mhm.
Like I just couldn't do it. So, and I wasn't on the ball on like applying for scholarships and stuff either, outside of like going football. You know?
Another thing that most people don't know about the NIA, unless you're super fucking smart, like the homie Donovan, he was able to double it. He got school and football.
Yeah.
I wasn't super smart, so you only get to choose one.
Yeah.
So that scholarship shit and those grants and that, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah.
But yeah, so
Man.
couldn't do it with the price tag, so I was just kind of working a dead end job for a few months. Then I was like, all right, like I'm gonna do something different. So,
Where were you at? Applebee's?
Yeah, I was server at Applebee's. Yeah, and
It wasn't making no good tips.
I mean the money was okay,
Was
but
no honeys?
dog, I got fired from Brahms for giving away free ice cream, bro. to keep
Okay, you
chicks.
want to talk about getting
Yeah.
fired. I got fired from, okay, here's even funnier, since we're talking about, past football and playing on, you remember Devin Haas, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, we should probably bleep out the last name. His mom gets me hired on at Candyopolis.
Uh huh.
She ends up, moving on to bigger, better things. I know the whole, because she was the manager, I know the whole store like the back of my hand. They don't have cameras, none of this shit. So a senior starts working there. I'm like a freshman or a sophomore. He puts me in a game with anytime you see a girl or anybody that's around your age, hit them with this line, because it was like $10 a bag of candy, and most people didn't know like for a pound. Most people didn't know they were grabbing 2 pounds of candy. That's like fucking $20. No, I don't want to spend $20 for candy.
Mhm.
So you hit them with the line of just give me a 5 and it's yours, because at your age they're gonna fuck with you and be like, oh, you're gonna give me a discount like that? Yeah, but it gotta be a simple, gotta be a straight $5 bill, right? And you pop open the register and you just slide it under the register, and at the end of the night you got $400. All right, I'm sorry. All right, we need some money, but long story short, I'm on vacation. I get fired like fucking Craig. I get fired like Craig on my day off, bro. On vacation, coming back home.
I mean,
But listen,
that's kind of like stealing, though. That's
but
not just like giving
yes,
it away. It's like,
but what
that's
they fired me
stealing,
for is not even that.
bro. Oh no.
So we had these big old 5-pound gummy bears. I gave one away. I'm a sophomore in high school. I don't know how to talk to girls, so I'm giving away free shit. That's how I'm talking. I gave away some shit. And I guess maybe somebody seen it, or word of mouth, and I was like, there's no cameras that work. I know you guys didn't catch me on camera because I'm doing worse shit.
Mhm.
You didn't catch
Yeah.
me on camera. But I didn't fight it. I'm fucking 14, 15 at the time. Yeah,
Like
that's
as
I got
early as
fired
you
from
can
there.
job, yeah.
But other than that, never been fired.
Yeah, but no, man. So I just went and joined the Marine Corps, and I did 4 years. Got hurt and got out, and then
All right. This motherfucker just goes, got hurt and got out.
well, I don't want to deep dive into it.
Deep dive into that motherfucker, because that's a deep dive into your life.
no,
For real.
I just
That
I got
shit
too-
happened, dog.
Yeah.
And you got to talk about it.
No,
gotta talk about it.
I'll talk about what happened, but I'm not going to go into detail just
You ain't
because.
got to do
No.
no detail. That could be a whole podcast on its own, damn near.
Yeah, but no, man. I just got into a motorcycle accident and ended up going to the hospitals in a wheelchair for a little while, and then got a plate in my wrist, so can't bend my right hand at all.
Now he has to use the left.
Just never mind. Never mind. But
You can't even do the old upside down.
to be honest.
We was talking about how you was in the Marines and how you left.
Oh yeah. So just got into a motorcycle accident, and then got out, man. Decided to start me up a little family. Just working on my car, collect guns occasionally, and And that's about it until today, man. Just figured try something new. I turned 27 in 10 minutes.
Oh shit! So the first
Yeah.
episode is also on your birthday.
Yep. So yeah, first.
Let me tell y'all this now, because this was not planned. Because if this was the case, my birthday's next month, and we could have did the first episode next month.
Yeah.
But that's a whole month ahead. I mean,
But no, man. Figured turn 27 years old.
You ain't
You know,
got no brewskis.
Try to change it up. I got some upstairs.
You ain't got no brewskis.
I got some. But
Bring down Dr. Pepper. I'll drink your Dr. Pepper while you crack a brewski.
no, I mean, I've been trying to dial back, drinking and stuff like that. Just trying to get a little bit healthier, really.
Yeah, I don't drink at all, for real. And I'm not knocking anybody that does. Everybody has their vice. Just drinking is not for me. That should make me shit instantly. I swear to God,
It's like
does,
a cup
bro.
of coffee, dude. It's
So,
just,
man, nothing like coffee, dog. This shit is way worse. I'll take a sip while I'm out and about drinking at like Applebee's or something. Give me a little. And I drink little bitch drinks. Right? I don't drink beer. Don't give me no Bud Light. Don't give me no Pissweiser. Don't give me none of that shit. Right? They all taste the same. And they all taste disgusting. Every now and then I can knock back a Modelo. That's about it.
Yeah.
I gotta use that straw, kill that bitch real quick, See,
Yeah.
that's gonna have to get clipped too, but it's gonna be saved for later. You just gotta do what you gotta do. But I do not fuck with beer, and I drank when I was young. Like, it's just not fun no more when you was doing it when you're 15.
See, I
And that-
never started drinking, bro, until basically after high school.
Well, I don't want to, knock on anybody's friends, dads and shit, but I had a friend, homie, that his dad, he was like, you're gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather, and my mom was kind of the same way, but I didn't have that connection with my mom, like a friend.
Yeah.
She wanted to have that friendship connection, but I was like, Mom, you was beating my ass for doing, all sorts of shit. And then when
Because she's a good mom.
Exactly. And then whenever I get into high school, you want to
Yeah.
be a best friend now. And it's like,
Yeah.
I can't look at you like that. So we were able to go over to this person's house and drink there because at least he knew, like his dad knew,
Mhm.
we weren't driving. We didn't have to drive from the party to his house, party to somewhere else. No drunk driving, no nothing.
Yeah.
He took all our phones, so we didn't Snapchat, we didn't, all that, and nothing. Yeah, all of that. But 15 years old drinking. What am I doing taking 12 shots of some fucking vodka and some fucking Jägermeister? Been there, done that. This is old news for real. And now, like, I guess I can't handle it. Like, I for real, I'll take a sip of some, what's that big ass fruity shit you can get on rocks or you can get frozen.
Like a margarita?
Oh yeah, the margaritas, dog, man. See, I don't even drink like that. Couldn't even tell you what fucking margarita was. I take one sip, I already got a shit.
I do not like tequila at all, bro. Not at all.
You ever been to Mexico?
Have I ever been in Mexico?
Mhm. Alright, well, I've been on vacation in Mexico twice, and you can drink at the age of 18. First time I went, I was 17, but it was like a family function thing. I had a drinking buddy that was my cousin, and he was like 20-something. I'm 17. He lost his bracelet, gave me his, and then got him a new one. Now I can drink, and I'm telling you, shit finished, dog. And I don't, I'm 17. I don't know any fancy shot names like like Scooby Snacks and the what's the 420
Bro,
one?
you really do be drinking fruity drinks, huh?
Fuck yeah, dude, bro.
I mean, I can't blame you,
Why
dude.
do
They're
I want to
good.
go?
They're good.
Why do I want to go and take a fucking shot of fucking tequila or some vodka, bro? Why? That shit just hurts, bro. That shit just hurts. Why? Who hurt you?
Right.
Who hurt you to the point where you want to get hurt that bad again? Like, it don't even feel good going down, and it don't feel good coming back up.
No, bro.
So let me go on with this tequila story in Mexico. You go to Mexico, and they're like, what do you want to drink? And I'm like, hey, I don't know. And they're like, all right, Mexican water, tequila. every
Well,
fucking time.
Well, next weekend, then I'm gonna bring some tequila for you, bro.
Motherfucker. It's coming up. It's coming up.
I'll bring a trash can for you.
Coming up and out. Up and out. Like, you could probably catch it in another cup and give it to somebody else.
Oh,
and they
no,
wouldn't even
stop,
know. They
stop,
wouldn't even know,
stop.
dog. Like, it's coming up and out. Like, instant. Nose or mouth. Instant.
Oh, dude.
Instant. So, I'm in Mexico, and Mexican water. I'm telling the homies, oh my God, senior trip, we have to go to Mexico. We'll all be 18. We can drink. We can say fuck the parents. We'll go do our own shit. Bet. So me and all the day one homies of high school, we all go to this trip. Parents are there, of course. We're all drinking. Okay, we touched down on my homie's David's birthday, on his 18th birthday. So now he's technically legal. We touched down. It's maybe like noon. We're in bed at like 5, 4, bro. That's how shit-faced we got. As soon as we walked into the hotel, we weren't even checked in. They were giving us beer in the taxi on the way up.
Dang.
And then we get to the hotel and it's like, oh, you want... Ooh, what is happening to that camera? Yeah, we're going to edit that.
Was it just...
It
straight
was
focus?
It looked like Mike Tyson fucking from the 90s hit him with a right hook. You couldn't see shit.
No joke. Alright.
You couldn't see a goddamn thing. That motherfucker was like, yeah, dog. So, but
It was probably like me because I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like squinty, you know.
You wanted to say something else. I'm like Bobby.
Oh. I'll use my credit card. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Alright, so man, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. That blurry shit did fuck me up. That shit made me look like Mike Tyson hit me. Couldn't walk straight line.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't know. I'm pretty excited to see where this whole weekend thing goes. You know, like I said, we're gonna have some guests on.
I'm ready to see some comments and see what
Yeah.
these, like we haven't really went into detail with anything because we want to see what our viewers are kind of interested in.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be sitting here talking about my goddamn dogs all goddamn day. If y'all don't want to hear about my dogs, if one of these stories was interesting, just like I said, my grandma was around with the BTK and scared shitless. I could bring up some more stuff about that. I gotta have that old lady on. I'm telling you.
We'll call her an old lady, dude.
She's old. She's an old lady. Is she not?
I suppose so.
I gotta
But,
have her. Yeah.
But no, if you guys have any suggestions on topics, or you guys know somebody that wants to come on,
Anything.
just
We could do some
hit us up.
challenges. We could do
Yeah.
anything. What's that one challenge that was popping just recently? To try not to. I mean, yeah. We don't judge, or fucking I don't know. We listen and don't judge. I don't know what the fuck it was called. But we could do that.
Yeah,
I guess we can't if we don't even know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but we can do challenges. You know what I'm trying to fucking say. If y'all know anything about skateboarding, whenever we, get that skate up, you fucking tell me to hit any fucking tree. I'm a goddamn legend of that shit, man. I done spent too many hours of not doing homework on that motherfucking game. I'll tell you that. It's probably why I'm sitting on this couch.
Well,
Yeah, man. We had almost 2 hours.
yeah, I was gonna say you wanna wrap it up and play some games,
Yeah, we
and
can
then
wrap this motherfucker
or
up.